I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum. Hello, everybody. 30-minute musings for you. It's a Monday morning. Monday morning, oh yeah. Now, granted, my clock is a little fast, but let's just say it's 10 till 3 in the morning. Yep. That kind of early. Showing 75 degrees, so I'm going to guess it's, 68 or something. My clock reads early. My temperature reads a little high. And people always, Mondays, why is it going to be Mondays? I hate Mondays. I don't get that narrative on I hate Mondays. I really don't. What makes you hate Mondays more than Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays? At least Friday, the whole work thing. Oh, the weekend, yeah. You want to get to that. What, you hate Mondays most? I don't know. A lot of people tend to mail it in on Monday and tend to mail it in on Friday. You're really only working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday if you really think about it. And besides, everybody hates Mondays. And I'm not out to be a contrarian or anything like that, but I'm kind of the mindset where Mondays hate me. Mondays hate me because I always approach it and kick its ass. That's about it. There has not been a Monday that's beaten me yet. Keep that in mind. I hate Mondays. Why? Hey, now, if you put it into a sports reference, okay, Mondays are always a tough out for you. It's a good fight. It's never an easy win. That's fine. But I certainly don't hate Mondays because I keep pistol whipping them. Bring me more Mondays. I don't give a fuck. Here's the story, in case you've missed it. Now, I caught word over the weekend, oh boy, well, some shit's gone down, and we need you, Mike. We need you to come in Monday morning to run the morning news. Get here at 4 a.m. Because, well, no one else can hack it the way you can. I mean, the guy who usually does it is, he's out. I don't know if it's just this day or this week. I don't know what the deal is, but he's out, and they had somebody else scheduled to do that fill spot for him. Apparently, they just can't hack it. They can't find the right people to rotate. Put this person over here, this person. Okay, then it'll be fine. Because sure, there are times where, hey, even Mike can't make it in. If I'm working the shit job, right? There's always that scenario. Oh, if Mike's working the shit job, well, then who do we have to back up? The one guy, Chris, is the normal guy running the morning news. If Chris is out and Mike is working his shit job, we'll pull the guy over from the sports station. He'll do this, and we'll have somebody cover his spot on the sports station. That should work just fine. I don't know what the narrative is for today, why that can't be the same thing, but, well, apparently it can't work that way. So I'm the guy. And as it worked out yesterday, well, I had to work yesterday. Noon till about 5 p.m., doing some college hoops. Then it's, well, let me get home. I'll get home around 6. I'm going to set my alarm for 2 a.m. Wake up at 2 a.m. Get out the door by about 3, which is what I've done. Got out the door by 3. When did I wake up, though? Well, I tried passing out somewhere around 7. I wanted to be asleep before 8 because I knew I wasn't going to get straight home at 6 o'clock and pass out. That would have been 8 hours of sleep. I can dumb that down. 8 hours of sleep? No. Let's shoot for 6 hours of sleep. Let's see what we can do there. Well, went to bed somewhere after 7. Let's say I was asleep by 8 o'clock. I woke up, 9:30. No joke, hour and a half nap, here I am. woke up, something woke me up, I don't know what. Just kind of woke up and it's like, well, since my brain is awake, let me relieve my bladder. Fine. Lay back down, stir. Nothing doing. So here we are. I'll be generous and say that I caught a 2-hour nap. Let's just say that I fell asleep 7:30 to 9:30. Now that's probably padding it up a little bit. For all these other people, oh, I hate Mondays. You don't have a fucking clue. And by the way, change that narrative. Make Mondays hate you. Why do you hate Mondays? Because your shit is fucking a regular schedule? 9 to 5? Sitting at a desk? Typing on a computer? I would love a set schedule. Mondays wouldn't bother me then. Hell, I really don't like Fridays, and that's my day off. Why do I hate Fridays? Well, because I got to be up early Saturday morning. I have to be in on a Saturday. I have to be there at 6 a.m. I don't know how these other people get, oh, I hate working this day. I hate this. You ain't got a fucking clue. I have one day off a week, and that's probably because I have to be in early on Saturday. If I didn't have to be in early on a Saturday, I would probably work Fridays as well. So I am Mr. 6 days a week. And that includes Mondays. That includes Saturdays. That includes Sundays. I don't get these people. Oh, I hate Mondays. So you don't have a clue. You don't have a clue. I caught maybe 2 hours of sleep. And how the hell am I supposed to run the morning news? Yeah, this is live. This is in-house. There are a lot of moving parts. I already looked when I was in yesterday. I already checked to see already how many live reads do we have. Section it out hour by hour, blah blah blah. I gotta look at the email. I got the email, but who are our guests? Who are the interviews that we have set up for? I need to contact these people. Maybe they're calling in. Blah blah blah, etc. All over the place. Like, what do I got to do otherwise? I tried setting myself up 20 hours before I had to be there. Now, thankfully, this is just for Monday. Just doing this morning news spot. Was not anticipating this at all, but I'll be on vacation next Thursday. Not this coming Thursday, that's St. Patrick's Day. I would rather this pop up now, the week before, rather than the week of. But I just don't get how people, I hate Mondays. Motherfucker, you don't want my Mondays. You don't want my Mondays? You wouldn't trade my work schedule? You wouldn't trade the pay? You wouldn't. You wouldn't trade living spaces. You wouldn't trade lifestyles. None of it. All that hating. Like, come on. In that whole narrative of it could be worse, I would direct people pretty much to me first. No, sure, well, you're not homeless, you're not this, you're not... Yeah, I get you there. What I'm saying is a functioning human being in the workforce with no vices. I enjoy a drink, but that's enjoy a drink, not I'm an alcoholic. What was the last drink I had? Production meeting on Thursday. Had some drinks there. But before that, what was that? 2 weeks prior when it was National Margarita Day? 2 weeks or 3 weeks before that? I don't even remember. Hell, some friends of mine were surprised, like, really? You don't even have a drop of booze in the house? It's like, no, I do not. Which, I could have used that a little bit of a nightcap. Hopefully, I might have gotten, I was hoping to get more than 2 hours worth of sleep. And a nightcap would have definitely helped. But when I get done with work today, I'm going to get a bottle of Jameson. I will get myself prepared and ready for St. Patrick's Day. Not a drop of Irish blood in me, but goddamn it, I'll celebrate with them. With them, alongside them, next to them, ahead of them, behind them, I don't care. You just wait for May 5th. Not 1 ounce of Latin blood in me, but I'll do Cinco de Mayo, no problem. Don't know what the celebrations are about, but if there's celebrations to be had, goddamn it, I'll be there. I'm no wedding crasher, but cheers to you. I don't hate Mondays. You know what I hate? Not getting enough sleep. I'm a big fan of sleep. Big fan. Now, they do say that, the average, a person's life, 1/3 of it is spent in bed / asleep. Yep. So even if you grow to be 100 years old, 33 and 1/3 years of your life will be spent in bed or asleep. Well, yeah, 8 hours of sleep. You're generally up for 16 hours a day. That's your 24. I understand that. It's not a waste of time. I mean, come on. I'm not a machine. I can't just keep going until something breaks down, buy a new part. Nope. Speaking of that, did not do a workout yesterday. Sunday was a bit of a short day. I believe I mentioned that was not going to happen. Today, depending on how I feel when I get my ass home, I got to do some shopping after I get done with work. I will see how I feel then, and I will decipher if I do a workout. My initial thought is do the MMA, Mixed Martial Arts workout. That's my initial thought. Do not hold me to that. I may not do a workout at all. Back-to-back days with no workout. Yeah, I kind of feel bad about that. I do. But just yesterday, really wouldn't have had time. It wouldn't have made sense. I woke up at 10. That was daylight savings, so lost that hour of sleep. Woke up at 10. I was going to wake up at 6, believe it or not. That didn't happen either. I woke up at 10, out the door at 11, got to work at 12, noon. Got home at 6. I got to hit the pillow. There was no sense in doing a workout, blasting up my heart rate, jumping around, and then trying to pass out. I cannot do that. It's bad enough if my mind is going 100 miles an hour, let alone my body is still like, whew, all right, we're in cool down mode. The heart rate's still got to drop. Just did some intense workout shit. That would have not helped whatsoever. Now, had I woke up at 6 in the morning like I intended to, yeah, maybe done a workout then and it would have made sense. That would have been fine. 12 hours later, pass out like, who knows, maybe even get more than 2 hours of sleep. Don't know, but it didn't happen that way. Today, just depends. Like, I know my brain is going to be fried. Fried. Just got to see how I feel about things, I don't want to go shopping when I get done with work, but it's the logical time to do so. Before work, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, you really don't have time. I would have to wake up at like 7, get to wherever I need to be at 8 or 9, whenever the doors open. Come on, that's a little ridiculous, don't you think? A little ridiculous to get to a business and do shopping that fucking early. That seems like I'm just out of touch, out of time with things. Damn near desperate. Hell, I haven't even recorded anything outside of these 30-minute musings. My live streaming shit that I do with the video games. I haven't done anything like that since, Tuesday or Wednesday? It's been almost a week. I was going to get some recordings done with the production meeting on Thursday. That went a little askew. But as far as live streaming, nothing since before that. And I would have to look if it was Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't recall which day. I want to say it was at least Wednesday. but my God, that's just... That's how crazy shit's been. Low on gas, so at least I gotta do that. Well, that's almost a guarantee. Leave work, drive my ass up to Costco, fill up. Let's see, just because I noticed it, I will get some Drano. Sink looked like it was draining a little slow today. Not backed up, but still, just a precaution. Because you never know, and I just noticed, holy fuck, I'm out of Drano. Yeah, this place that I'm in, it's bizarre. The toilet has had problems, the sink has had problems, the shower has had problems. The air conditioner, the refrigerator, oh yeah. No one wants to trade places with me for a month. Hell no. I highly doubt it. I hate Mondays. You don't fucking know. Well, Mike, you ain't got to get hot about it. Goddamn, yeah. I'm actually surprised my brain doesn't feel like such mush right now. I'm surprised I'm not feeling worse. Like, my eyes do feel, a little dry, a little, whatever. Other than that, like, I feel functional. I don't feel so run down and beat up. Oh, I forgot to take a B12 vitamin. I was telling myself that yesterday. It's like, you know what? When you wake up, take a B12 vitamin and fucking maybe that'll help. Add like half a cup of coffee. Only a half cup. I don't... Coffee is a reflex now. I don't get anything out of it. And maybe I've grown immune to it. Like if I just purge myself away from coffee. Well, let's just say coming up for vacation. Well, even alright, the coffee that I got in the house. Let that be the last of it that I brew. Maybe a pot or two worth of coffee, right? Let that be the last of what I brew up. Because I know, like, vacation, that's going to be more alcohol than anything. You talk about something to flush your system away from coffee. Woo! That should do it. Maybe I'll have coffee. I don't know. I always talk, I love coffee. I do. But it's also, like, how I've become to, like, I enjoy having a drink. Booze, right? I enjoy having a drink. Having different craft beers. Seeing what those are like. Seeing this and that. Which I had another one the other day. It was something, I forget but it was called Purple Haze. Brewed from Louisiana. Yep. Purple Haze. I'd seen it before. But this was like in a 6-pack of bottles. The first time I saw it, it was, I think they had it on, they had it on draft, because you could kind of see the raspberry swirl, the Purple Haze that's, in the beer. Pretty good. I mean, you could tell that it was I couldn't tell specifically it was raspberry, but that was a decent little craft brew. Like, I'm trying to expand beyond that and do that. Coffee, I try to do the same thing. Now, granted, I've been pretty snobbish and fucking just, fuck it, Dunkin' Donuts, regular whatever, original house blend, whatever the fuck they call it. That's what I roll with. When I'm low and I'm shopping at Costco, they got that big ass pouch of it. I buy that shit and I love it. What I should do is buy the smaller pouch. I tried Peet's coffee, P-E-E-T. Try some of that. Try some of the, I heard the McDonald's, the McCafe shit is pretty good. I need to start branching out on my coffees again. Because my drinks, my booze, ooh boy. That tree has branches and roots and stems and shit all over the place. I have really reached out in the past, year or so. Coffee, I kind of have. But then I found the one I like, boom, and I can get in a big-ass size. That's it, I'm done. There was another one. There's, I don't know, a Bill who works at the radio station. I forget what brand. 8 o'clock coffee, if I remember right. I know they make it, but I think it's 8 o'clock coffee. Caramel macchiato. Oh, and it smells great. Tastes good, too. Little splash of milk. I don't need much for creamer, but, nothing flavored, that is. Splash of milk in there, good to go. Sounds like I have a coffee addiction. I really don't. It's a reflex. Just wake up, cup of coffee. There we go. And oh yeah, it was bad. When I first started at this new, for fuck's sakes. It's already been, 3 years? I've been at this radio station now for 3 years. Holy fuck. And when I was doing early mornings, that was it. I was the weekend guy, the weekend operator. 6 a.m. till noon. I was slamming down a pot of coffee every fucking Saturday, every fucking Sunday. And looking back at it now, that's alarming. Wow. But that too, that was part of the schedule. Thursday was kind of the close, the late shift. 7 p.m. until 2 in the morning. Okay. That was Thursday. Friday was noon until 7 p.m. It was working backwards. And then the weekends were 6 till noon. So it was a 13-hour swing within 2 days. Start at 7 p.m., start at noon, start at 6 in the morning. So when you have to work in reverse like that, that was a fucking grind on me. It really was. I mean, think about that. You try doing that. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 7 till 2 in the morning, and then a quick turnaround, noon till 7 p.m., excuse me. And then another short turnaround, 6 a.m. till noon. Do that for a couple of months. That was wearing on me. That's when I was really hitting a lot of coffee, and I didn't give two shits what the fuck it was. Pot of coffee a day was that was easy. Now, a cup or two and I'm good. And like I said, it's more of a reflex. Wake up and have one. Then when I get to work, if somebody else brews it up, because I don't even brew it up anymore. I don't need it. Because I had my one cup before I leave the house. So if I have my one, somebody else will get in and brew up some coffee. I might snag one out of the pot. Might. Never a guarantee on that anymore. But, what else I've been trying to do is incorporate and get that, I don't even know what the exact shit I should do. That tablespoon of coconut oil. Now, granted, I got it chilling in the fridge, so it's pretty much like a big old chunk of wax. Chisel out some with a fork and fucking just wolf it down like that. And or swish that in my mouth with the organic cinnamon for a mouthwash, right? That works. And then just gulp that sumbitch down. It's a good heavy intake of organic good stuff. But that seems to be good for energy. If I do that, there's a quick little no-no. If I go to take some of that coconut oil before I hit the pillow, that shit can wake me up and get me just wired. I don't know. Essential amino acids, I don't know exactly what's in all that shit, but I remember doing that in the past. It's you know what? If my body needs this to heal up or use it for fuel or something like that, let me take some of that coconut oil and some of that organic honey. Let me take a tablespoon of each before I go to bed. And boom, I would be up like a shot. Feeling good, but it's whoa, wait a minute. I'm shooting for 8 hours of sleep. This shit's got me up 5 or 6 hours, before the alarm. And I'm feeling awake. It's not my tummy's rumbling, I drank too much and I gotta go throw up, run to the bathroom. No, just wake up, boom, ready to go. It's I kind of want that full bit of sleep. Call me crazy. Unless I could figure out how to time it just right. If I do all this, if I take the coconut oil and the honey, if I take that shit and then, it's about 5 or 6 hours and then boom, I'll just wake up. If I know how to time it out just right, maybe I'll start doing that before I hit the pillow. Otherwise, just as I'm waking up through the day, after a workout, I guess. I mean, it is fat, but it's like the healthy fats. Apparently that coconut oil kind of helps to disperse of the other bad fats. Don't know how, and I need to read up on that to be exact, because I could be wrong on that. I don't know if it gets rid of it or helps to flush it out, something. But it's a good fat for actually slimming down. I'm already on my turn here, West Island Drive by the North Perry Airport, all the way down. 4 minutes to go. Started off, well, like a shot, right? Started off like a shot, 26 minutes worth of a 30-minute musing. I told you, Mondays hate me because, well, I ain't lost one yet. Yeah, watch. That's, God forbid if my YouTube fame gets good enough. Somebody will listen back to this and be like, oh, here, Mike, look at that. He made it to age whatever, 107, and the fucker dies on a Monday, 107. Wouldn't that be great? I mean, I think you make it to 80, you're doing pretty fucking good. You did more right things than wrong. 80 would be nice, but 100 sounds good. That's a better round number because it's got 2 round numbers in it. 100 would be nice. I just hope I'm still functional and I don't need, all that help of, hey, you gotta empty my diaper and wipe my ass now. Help me brush my teeth. Both of them. God forbid if you can get quality and quantity of life. Didn't Jack LaLanne only make it to only, I say that because he was like health guru like a motherfucker, but he made it to 92 or something. You figure that was a guy make it to 110 years old. But George Burns, who never looked healthy a day in his, can't say that, never looked healthy in my lifetime. He made it to 100, always smoking cigars. Didn't Bob Hope make it to 100 as well? Hey, I mean, at least they're comedians, so I mean, I don't want to put myself in that same category. I am not a professional comedian. I would consider myself to be somewhat, sarcastic at least. But if being a jokester, a prankster, a comedian, if that keeps you around long enough, I should be okay to make it to at least 80, At least. That's no joke. 2-minute warning, and I've already made it down Tarpon, making it through those back neighborhoods. Damn, that was a 28-minute set. Fuck, if my day goes this kind of quick, boy, that'd be great. But, I got to get something locked in. Like, when I get into work, of course, I got to get this 30-minute musing set up. Got to convert it from audio into a video file, which, for 30 minutes, depending on if I fuck around with other things on my laptop, could take about an hour and a half. I know, it's a slower processor, and there's a lot of shit on here. Like, I need to start dumping some stuff, maybe onto an external hard drive to free up some space on my damn laptop. We're in the red, less than 90 seconds, about 1:10 to go. But damn, if I can make this 8 hours coming up, and actually it's the last 6 hours of the day. The first 2 is prep up. It's 4 hours of the morning news, then 2 hours of a live show, which, good for them. It's funny, you can tell these people, they've never run a fucking audio board. They don't know what the hell, they don't know the headaches, hassles, and horse shit. Because they expect everything to be done just, magically. Like, you can always tell people in TV that don't know what they're doing, because they expect cameramen to be just right there, on point, 100%, got everything all set up. No. I got to change position. I'm doing other stuff. I'm doing 7 things at once. Ugh. So 2 hours of prep, 4 hours of morning news, which should, in theory, fly by. And then the live show for 2 hours. That's going to drag. That will be the heels dug in and just, does this ever end? Oh, well, this needs to end. 30-minute musings till we meet again. I'll catch your ass down the road.